Bikin intro tuh, jadi ke intro.
Hey guys, we apa ya? Build the video with my friend. Hey everyone, we from group 8. We will tell the story of Jack the Ripper, the serial killer. Okay, we will introduce ourselves. First, me. My name is Muhammad Said Adi, and
My name is Ali Nugraha.
My name is Ismuna Makro.
Okay, today we are going to share the story about the famous killer from the past, Jack the Ripper. So, this case is one of the most well-known unsolved crimes in history. Jack the Ripper is the name given to a person who committed several horrible murders in London, England, especially in the 19th century. The story is more than 130 years old, but it still captures people's attention all around the world. Why? Because until now, no one truly knows who Jack the Ripper was. That is what makes this story is so mysterious and interesting for many people. Jack the Ripper was active in an area called Whitechapel in the east of London. During that time, the 19th century, London was a very crowded city. Many people moved there for work, but life was very hard, especially for the poor. The streets were full of garbage, there was little clean water, and many people had no homes. Crime was everywhere. It was easy to get lost in the crowd and hard for the police to control everything. This made Whitechapel the perfect place for someone like Jack the Ripper to hide. The victims of Jack the Ripper were all poor women who lived in very bad condition. Most of them had no families or steady jobs. They had to survive on their own. Jack the Ripper attacked them in the dark streets or quiet corners during the night or early morning. He was very fast and quiet, so the police could never catch him, and no one was ever saw him clearly. That's why the public became so scared. People were afraid to go out at night, and newspapers started writing about the murders every single day. What made the murder more terrifying was the way the killer attacked. He didn't just kill, but he would also hurt the bodies in terrible ways, which means people believe that the killer has medical skills. Maybe he was a doctor or a butcher who knew how to use knives. This idea made everyone even more afraid, because it meant the killer might be someone educated or respected. Someone who looked normal during the night, but a monster at night. The name Jack the Ripper came from a letter sent to the police. The letter was written in a cruel way and signed Jack the Ripper. After that, the media started calling the killer by that name, but no one knows for sure if the letter was real or fake. Some people say it was written by a journalist to make the story more interesting, but others believe it was from the real killer. So, whether the truth is, the name Jack the Ripper has become famous all over the world. Even though more than a century has passed, people are still interested in this case. Historians, detectives, and fans of true crime still read about it and try to solve the mystery. There are books, films, and documentaries that I said, and his story is a mix of crime, fear, mystery, and history. That's why everyone still remembers that story until this day. So now let us take you deeper into the case. Let's look at the victims, the investigation, and the mystery that still surrounds this famous name, Jack the Ripper.
Now, let's talk more about the victims and how the crimes happened. Jack the Ripper is one of the most infamous serial killers in history. He's believed to have murdered 5 women in London in 1880. Some people think there might have been more victims. These 5 women are known as the Canonical Five. meaning they are the ones most experts agree were killed by the same person. Their names were Marianne Nichols, Nanny Chapman, Elizabeth Stride, Catherine Eddowes, and Mary Jane Kelly. These women had very difficult lives. They were all poor and lived in one of the roughest areas of London at the time, Whitechapel. Many of them didn't have stable homes and were forced to live in overcrowded, cheap housing or even on the streets. Life in Whitechapel was tough, with crime, alcoholism, and unemployment being very common. Some of the women did sex work to earn money to survive, not because they want to, but because it was one of the few options available to them. Jack the Ripper used the situation to his advantage. He targeted women who were vulnerable and alone at night. His killings were not just murders, they were shockingly violent. He would cut their throats and mutilate their bodies in horrifying ways. It was not just about killing, it was about creating fear and chaos. Each crime scene was gruesome and disturbing, showing that the killer had some knowledge of anatomy, which led some people to believe the might have been a doctor or a butcher. The murder caused a wave of fear across London every time a new victim was discovered. Panic spread. People read about the crime in newspapers, which report every gory detail. The media gave the killer his nickname, Jack the Ripper, based on all leader sent to the police. Supposedly by the murderer himself, this letter, known as the Dear Boss letter, only made things worse, making the killer seem even more like a mysterious and clever villain. In response to the murder, people in Whitechapel became terrified. The streets, which were once busy even at night, became almost empty after dark. Many people were too scared to leave their homes. Some citizens even formed neighborhood watch groups to patrol the street at night in hopes of catching the killer or at least protecting the others. The whole city was on edge. The most frustrating part for the police and the public was that Jack the Ripper never left behind enough clues. He worked quickly and quietly, disappearing before anyone saw him. Despite interview, investigation, and even rewards being offered, the police never managed to catch him. There were suspects, of course, but none were ever confirmed. The killer's identity remains a mystery even today. More than the story of Jack the Ripper is not just about murders. It's also about the fear and confusion he caused the lives of the victims and the way society responded. It shows how vulnerable people can be treated unfairly and how violence against the poor and powerless can often be ignored until it becomes impossible to look away.
The police in that era generally tried very hard to catch Jack the Ripper. They conducted an incredibly extensive investigation, interviewing hundreds of people who might have had information, and meticulously scoring every crime scene of any clues. Every lead, no matter how small, was followed with the hope of unmasking the serial killer who terrorized the streets of London. The investigative team also faced a unique phenomenon: the numerous letters they received, some of which were claimed to be from the killer himself. One of the most famous was Dear Boss letter, which not only provided the legendary aka Jack the Ripper but also added to the mystic of the case. Another letter, known as the From Hell letter, even came with a piece of a human tiny, gruesome and deeply disturbing piece of evidence indicating the perpetrator's cruelty and brutality. Despite all these efforts, the police never managed to catch the culprit. They had several crime suspects and various theories emerged among the public and law enforcement alike. Some believe Jack the Ripper was a doctor, a butcher, and someone with profound knowledge of anatomy and surgery. Given the apparent kill show the victim mutilations, other bolder theories even link the murders to members of the royal family of wealthy individuals who possessed the power and connection to conceal their identity and crimes. Unfortunately, not strong evidence was ever found to confirm any of these suspects. Over the year, interest in the Jack the Ripper case has never won. Many individuals and researchers have developed their own theories, rekindling debates about who this mysterious killer truly was. Among the names frequently mentioned as suspects are Montague John Druitt, a school teacher who died shortly after the last murder, Aaron Kosminski, a Jewish barber from Poland and who lived near the crime scenes, and even famous figures like the painter Walter Sickert, whose artistic was sometimes described as dark and mysteriously. In modern times, with advancement in technology and forensic science, effort to solve this mystery have resurfaced. DNA tests have been conducted on remnants of evidence found at the crime scenes, but such a blood samples of fabric fibers. Experts hope this technology could provide definitive clues that were unavailable in the 19th century. However, despite this advancement, the test results are often unclear or inconclusive, either due to sample degradation over time of the contamination, thus leaving lingering doubts. The Jack Ripper case remains one of the oldest unsolved mysteries in the world. It serves as a stark reminder of the challenges faced by police and the justice system in the 1998. Without modern forensic science like fingerprinting, DNA analysis, or advanced surveillance technologies we have today, solving complex criminal cases was incredibly difficult. The story of Jack the Ripper continues to captivate the public's imagination, not only because of the brutality of his crimes, but also because of the fact that After more than a century, the killer's identity remains unresolved enigma, leaving an enduring legacy of fear and speculation.
Although Jack the Ripper lived more than 130 years ago, during the late 19th century, his story is still very much alive today. The name Jack the Ripper refers to an undefined killer who committed a series of brutal murders targeting women in the Whitechapel district of London in 1888. Despite the passage of over a century, this case remains one of the most famous and widely discussed unsolved mysteries in the world. But why does it continue to capture people's attention? One of the main reasons is that the case was never solved. The true identity of the killer remains unknown to this day, and the sense of mystery continues to fascinate many people. Human beings are naturally drawn of the unknown, and Jack the Ripper's story is one of the greatest mysteries in criminal history. The story of Jack the Ripper has been retold through many forms of media, including books, films, documentaries, and video games. Writers and filmmakers have created their own version of the story, with some offering new theories about who the killer might have been, and others focusing more on the eerie and mysterious atmosphere surrounding the event. This case has become a sort of inspiration in popular culture and continues to evolve with each new. In London, particularly in the Whitechapel area where the murders took place, there are still walking tours themed around Jack the Ripper. These tours take visitors to the actual location of the crimes, where youths tell the chilling stories of what happened. Along the way, these also show old photographs, newspapers, clippings, and historical maps. There are also museums and exhibitions dedicated to the case, displaying historical artifacts such as replicas of letters allegedly written by the killer, old forensic tools, and detailed information about the victim and the harsh living condition at the time. Interestingly, new books, articles, and theories about the case continues to be published every year. Many people from different backgrounds, historians, amateur detective, writer, and forensic experts spend years every decade studying the case. These dedicated individuals are known ripperologists. They have formed communities, organized seminars, and published their findings in hope of one day solving the mystery. However, the story of Jack the Ripper is more than just a table horror and murder. It teaches us valuable lessons about society in the past. The case highlights the severe struggle in the pure and whom were forced into dangerous settlements. It also shows how fear and speculation can spread when people don't have clear answers. The story reminds us of how far forensic science and criminal investigation have come since then. In 1888, investigators had no access for fingerprint surveillance cameras or DNA testing. Today, such tools are standard in solving crimes, and they have helped bring justice in many cases that would have remained unsolved in the past. In the end,
Belum cuy. Pencetnya. Sorry.
The story of the Jack Ripper continues to captivate.
although Jack the Ripper lived more than 100
unearthed woman in London 180